I was lucky I found her about 65 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah, we went together 2 years before we got
at
married.
least 65 years ago when I met you, yeah.
And you guys had, so you said it was after 2 years after the wars when you two met?
It was 1940.
I graduated in high school in 47 and we got married in 49.
Yeah, I met you in 47, yeah.
How did you meet?
Up at a dance at Camilton Hall.
Really?
You know where Camilton is?
It's just,
You know where Smiling Sam's is?
yeah.
There was a hall there.
Really?
Camilton Hall, yeah.
Where we
Okay.
met at a dance.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't actually where Smiling Sam's. It was where you turned in there at that little town of Camilton.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess you guys hit it off pretty good, huh?
Yeah, we went together.
Yeah. They used to have a lot of those little dance halls out in the country. Yeah.
So I guess that could have been another form of having fun, huh?
Yeah.
Just
we
dances?
dance. Yeah, go out or go to a movie. We had movies.
Was it where it is now?
We had what do you call them outside? Drive-in.
Drive-in.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to a drive-in,
Yeah.
but they don't have them anymore.
No.
That always sounds like the coolest thing
Yeah.
to me.
Drive-in we went.
How would you guys have fun back home, even when you weren't in combat?
We didn't have no television or anything when we got married. No automatic washer, dryer, or nothing. And we played cards. A lot of cards.
Really?
Kids in the evening. Different games. Sit there and play.
The different positions on your ship, you say? Like deck watch and wheel watch and radio watch?
Yeah, that.
You had different positions.
Oh yeah, and then we had to have deck watch at night when everybody was in the bunk, and I had deck watch one night when we pulled a harbor at was it Portland, Oregon? Wherever it was, I'm not sure it was Portland, but they had a terrific tide there. They didn't tell me about that tide, and the tide was going out, and see we had the ship snugged up to the harbor there. And all of a sudden, everything started popping, and boy, one of the chief bosun mate came out and said, "What in the world's going on there?" He says, "You got to loosen those ropes." And we were ropes tied around the pier, you know, and they were getting pretty tight. So they didn't tell me. I didn't know about that tide. All I did was walk back and forth on the deck.
So you were in Portland, Oregon at the time?
Pardon me?
You were in Portland, Oregon?
I think it was Portland.
Where all did you go? Were you along the coast?
San Francisco, the Tiburon, and I think, I'm sure we were at Astoria, and I think it was Portland where that.
And what was the whole?
No, wait a minute. It was Portland. Astoria is more on the ocean, or right on the ocean, at the mouth of the Columbia River. And Portland's more inland, so I guess, I'm not sure, but I guess maybe it was Astoria, Oregon.
What was the whole point of the deck watch? What were you watching for?
Was it like a guard? See if anything happens, anything, like loosening the ropes so the ship don't get hung up on the pier.
Did anything ever happen when you or any of your friends were on deck watch?
What happened?
Anything happened while you were?
No, nothing too exciting. That was about as exciting as it got for me.
What was just the daily life while serving in the Navy?
Well, if you stood your watch, whatever your watch was, you had to stand watches. A radio watch. I had a radio watch on the ship, and other guys had a deck watch, and we had a regular routine. The meal times were regular, and by the way, we had good food. We had about the best food in the Navy. They claimed because of the work ship.
Well, that's lucky.
On Friday we had baked ham, candied sweet potatoes. I always remember the candied sweet potatoes, raisin gravy, and cooked cabbage. And it was good. It was delicious. We had a black man from Tennessee and a white cook from Kansas City, and between those two, they put on a heck of a meal all the time. We were lucky for far as food was concerned.
Yeah, no kidding.